editorial computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. How are we all doing? I hope you all had a fabulous Christmas. I can't believe that we are back. Oh, Jamie, thank you for the resub. 7 months. Oh my god. Oh my god, 7 months. How have I been doing this for that long? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have an amazing Christmas. You and your family deserve the best. Oh, thanks. We did have a really good Christmas. Hang on, why isn't my... Where is my... Nope, not that. I want the... Where is my chat? Why is it not appearing on my screen? Oh well. Yes, we had we had a great Christmas. Thank you. It was a bit hectic in the morning. Because we had so much stuff that we needed to get done, and I had to rush over and do David's cats and then come back, and we had all these different video calls with different members of the family from various parts of the country. And then in the afternoon we had lunch and, well, dinner, our big Christmas dinner, and then in the afternoon we had to drive to go and see Nick's family. What you get? I got lots of stuff. I very boringly asked for a new yoga mat because my old one was falling to pieces, so I got that. I got a couple of new mugs, and my favourite one, it got like blood spatter over it. And it said, well, that escalated quickly, which is so right up my strata. It's just like, yay. I got some books. I got some drawing stuff. I got money. But let me show you my favourite book. This is my favourite book because it's just awesome. Sketching from the Imagination, The Dark Arts. And it's quite a thick book, and it's just all the, it's just lots of like ink work and stuff from various artists, and I'm just like, I'm either gonna have to copy some of these. I mean, that's cool, isn't it? I'm gonna have to copy some of these and stuff, but it's every couple of pages is a different artist. So it talks about their inspiration, and this is basically just pictures from their sketchbooks and things like that. So not even like the final pieces, but I still think some of them are like really cool. But yeah, so that's what I got. What did you get? What did you get? What did you get for Christmas, Jamie? Right. Wolfie. Got to find the colours that I was using. I think I was using this raw umber. But Christmas was good. I can't believe that the 4 days that I had off have gone so quickly, because I remember when I was sort of trying to work out what my Christmas break was going to be, and I thought, well, I'll take off the Monday and the Tuesday and I'll start back again on the Wednesday, and that'll be 4 days. That'll seem like such a long time. And do you know what? It wasn't. It went by so fast. It was just... Oh, I need Ivory. It was just... I don't know, everything just happened so quickly. I better take away this bit at the bottom as well, actually. And I was like, I can't believe it. I got clothes, records, soap, bobblehead. Oh, cute. Mug, wearable blanket. Who is the bobblehead of? Oh, what did I give? Oh, crikey. Well, we all do that, like a Secret Santa, obviously, in the family. And I got Jack, so I can say it now because obviously time's gone. I got Jack, and he had made a list of things that he wanted, and one of the things that he wanted was this, like, a katana sword. And I was like, there's no way I'm getting him a katana sword. And thankfully you couldn't get any for the price ticket that we'd set for everyone to spend at the Secret Santa. So I was like, no, I'm sorry, I can't get you that, Jack. And after that, he'd asked for a new black hoodie, so I got him a black hoodie. The kids got a variety of things. They got lots of soft, because we like soft, fleecy clothes that you can just sort of snuggle in. So there was a lot of that was given out. Del Boy, you got a Del Boy bobblehead. Oh, that's cool. Excellent. You have to put a picture of it on Discord so we can see what that looks like. Has he got like all his gold chains and like his sheepskin fur coat and everything? What is he wearing? Has he got like his flat cap? But we got James some football stuff because he's really got into football. So we got him a like a training net. So it's like a goal, but it's for you to train with for like aiming at various places. So he got that. Jared got some keep fit stuff that he wanted that was on his wish list, and a new gaming mouse, which was very expensive. So he got that. Becca got soft stuff and sweeties, and we got her a new mug and a dotted bullet journal that came as like this big kit. So it had ink liners and pens and stickers and stencils and everything so that she could make it look really, really pretty. I bought Nick a gaming keyboard because he's been using, as you know, he has been using a Frankenstein setup, is what we call it. It's bits of old computer from all over the place that we've accumulated over the years, and he's sort of forced it all together to sort of try and make it work. But he hasn't been playing recently because various bits have suddenly stopped working, so like he's going to get himself a new CPU. But I got him a new keyboard, because the one he uses is not a gaming keyboard, and it's not very good. I got him this joke set of they were called Fartybiotics. So they look like a packet of tablets that you'd get from the chemist, like a packet of antibiotics, but they were jokey things called Fartybiotics to stop the man in your life or the person in your life from being rather too gaseous, might we say. So it was really just jelly beans. But so I got him that. He got me the mugs. Oh, and he got me this little thing. Got me a cute little keyring troll. And oh, where are they? Hang on, let me just find them. Nick and Jared are about to join an esports team, and James, about you joining West Ham. No, Nick got me these Alien playing cards because I love Alien. Anything to do with Alien, I love it. Let me just get them out so I can show you. So these are like the, sorry, warning, if you don't like horror or anything like that, then maybe don't look at the screen for a bit. But these were the Jokers, so like the chest bursters. The Kings are all the Xenomorphs. So in each suit, all the Kings are the Xenomorphs. The Queens, obviously, are Lieutenant Ellen Ripley, with her flamethrower. The Jokers are the face huggers. And then all the rest of the cards, they're just quite normal. But you get to the suits again. I was rather hoping that the Ace of Spades would be something really special, but it wasn't. But they were cool. This is Alien on the back. So, yes, very, 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 very happy. I don't know where Nick found those cards. I've never seen those before. I won Christmas. Well, we won Christmas in the fact that everyone was well and healthy and was able to enjoy it. And we got to go and visit family. And generally had a good time. Yeah. We had lovely food. I think I might have mentioned before that Nick cooks a very good roast dinner. And we have this deal. So he likes cooking a roast. So he said, well, he'll cook on Christmas Day and Boxing Day. We had a roast dinner both times. But he doesn't like to dish up. He doesn't like to carve the meat. He doesn't like to dish up. He absolutely hates doing all of that. So he cooks, and then when it's ready, I go in, I carve everything, dish up. And we had some lovely meals. Christmas Eve we had Lidl. There's a shop in the UK called Lidl, Lidl, for those who don't know. And on the 21st of December, they released their foot-long pigs in blankets. So this huge sausage wrapped in bacon, basically. And normally from shops you get these tiny little sausages, like little cocktail sausages that are sort of wrapped in bacon, and that's your pigs in blankets. But these were foot long, and you could get a pack of 2, and I think they were like £4 or something for a pack of 2. So we got a load of those and had that on Christmas Eve with like just some mashed potato and some veggies and stuff, and that was like our Christmas Eve meal. And then Christmas we didn't do turkey because no one's really crazy about turkey, so we did gammon, and a small joint of gammon, and a topside bit of beef with the little miniature pigs in blankets. So there was lots of meat that way. So yes, lots of food in our tummies, lots of Christmas cheer. And travelling up to Nick's parents was really good because we didn't leave to go there until sort of like 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Christmas Day, and just there was no traffic. There was absolutely no traffic. It was just crazy. No turkey on Christmas. Yeah. Look, for years and years and years we've done turkey. We've done the turkey because it's expected, because it's what people think you should do at Christmas. And it's just been... no one eats it. No one eats it. Why would I spend God knows how much on a turkey crown when I know no one is going to eat the damn thing? So we gave them what they wanted. I take it you did have turkey then, Jamie. Morning, Faisal. Thank you for the resub. 7 months. That is amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your continued support. How are you doing? Did you have a good few days off? Right, I need a bit of grey. I'm just wondering which one would be the best one. Let me sharpen this pencil. I've been busy with work, doing around 10 hours a day, and Monday and Tuesday, so no. Oh. I thought you'd got like 3 days off. Add a bit more here. Oh, you did have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. Oh, cool. Good. Well, I hope you got to do some nice things then. Try and lift some of this colour just a little bit. I've got a busy few months coming up in the new year. I've got a lot of writing contracts to fulfill. So that I've decided, so that I am not sat at home on my own busily beavering away at my computer. I've decided that I am actually going to stream writing streams as well. So they will probably be later in the day, so like evening time, maybe about 6ish or something. And so if anyone wants to join me then, you'll be more than welcome. But I've got I'll have edits coming back on, let me just have a look. I'll have edits coming back on the book that I finished just before Christmas. But I've also got a new book that I also need to start and get done by February the 1st. So I'll be starting that in the new year. I'll probably be doing, I'm trying to write it in 1 month. So 50,000 words in 1 month, it works out about 1,700 words a day. So I'm going to be trying to get it done. It's almost going to be like a NaNoWriMo month. National Novel Writing Month for me, just to sort of get that done. And then what is the rest of my schedule? Hang on. Yeah, so I need to get that done by February, yeah. And then I've got a contract for a duet of books. So 2 books that are set in the same place, that are linked by that same place. They've asked me to write a cozy GP surgery medical romance, but 2 books set in the same place. And so I've got to write 2 books very close together and get those done by April. So that's an awful lot of writing that I've got to get done for scheduled to be published for 2025. And then after that, I have 2 books at a more normal pace, so I'll have 3 months to write each of those. So I thought that's an awful lot of writing, and that's an awful lot of sitting at the computer by myself. So I thought, heck, why don't I can remember once someone asked me, I think it was Jamie, I don't know, if I would ever do a writing stream. And so I thought, you know what? Why not stream it? So that's what I've decided you lucky people are going to get. I don't know how interesting they'll be, but I'll be there staring at the screen. Need the nugget as well. Here. See how this. So we have a darker patch here. There's quite a dark patch here. This part of the belly stays quite white. Almost like little lines of colour here. I think that's too light. Let me go slightly darker. My mum did a funny thing before Christmas. I don't know if I told you, but I'll say it again anyway. She is in a care home because she has dementia, and she'd been ringing me up quite a lot in the run-up to Christmas, worried that she wasn't able to send people Christmas cards, and she felt like she ought to be sending people Christmas cards. And I was like, well, it's okay, Mum, it doesn't matter, because people know that you're in this care home. They know you can't, they know you can't go off to the shops. You don't do things like that. No one's expecting you to do anything. And I thought that was the end of it after we'd had one phone conversation about it, but she rang up again and again and again, and clearly it was something she was worrying about. So Nick, bless his cotton socks, said, look, he says, why don't I write out a load of cards to the various family members that she would send a card to. I'll write their name, I'll write the Christmas message, I'll write the envelope, I'll put stamps on everything. And then if we send those cards to your mum and ask the staff to just get her to sign them, and then would they put them in the post? Everything else will be done. All she has to do is sign these cards. And so I was like, oh, that's really sweet, Nick. What a good idea. Yes, we'll do that. And so Nick sat, bless him, for a good hour one night writing out all these cards to everybody, looking up addresses, putting stamps on, and stamps are so expensive. Bloody hell, I didn't realise stamps were that much, but anyway. We put all these cards in Mum's Christmas box, so we sent her a box filled with goodies that we'd wrapped, and we put these cards in. And on the day we were due to ring up the care home and say, look, this is what we've done, would you mind, when she gets her box, have someone there while she's opening it and, help her do these cards. And miraculously, the postal service worked more efficiently than we realised it would. So we thought it would take 2, maybe 3 days minimum to get to Mum, because first class post these days does not mean next day delivery like it used to. And but this box got there sooner than we'd given instructions to the staff. And so we got this phone call from Mum, blown away by her Christmas box and all the cards that she'd been given. She thought all those cards were for her, and so she took them out of the envelopes and put them up around her room, even though they were addressed to other people. But she just looked at the cards. She didn't put her glasses on, so she just looked at the cards and thought, oh, all these people have sent me lovely Christmas wishes. And that phone call that we had with her, I mean, it made us laugh. It made us laugh, bless her, that this had happened. And it was like, well, actually, Mum, those were for you to send out. And we sort of tried explaining it to her, and it wasn't going very well, this explanation of what we actually needed her to do with these cards. And so we managed to get a member of staff, and they went in and rescued the envelopes and managed to get her to sign them and send them out. But oh, it was funny. It's a really weird condition, that is, because like some days she will not be doing very well, and I always liken it to almost having like clouds come over the brain, and it's just like on some days you just can't think straight, you can't see anything, you can't think straight, your thoughts are not clear. And then other days it seems like those clouds disappear and you're able to think quite clearly sometimes and quite lucidly and remember things really quite well and stuff. And it's just, yeah, it's a weird condition. It's an upsetting one too. There are light-hearted moments in there. Right, I need to get this bit down here. It's quite... bit of white because this bit down here I need this bit down here to be quite white because the underside of this wolf that goes here is quite dark. So I'm going to need that to sort of stand out. Bit of ivory on the top. So I think this bit under here is going to be like greys and browns. I haven't quite decided how I'm going to do this bit under here because there's a lot of snow that's kicked up from where these dogs are running through the snow that's on top of that dark colouring. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that bit. But we will find a way. Right, let's do these marks here. So did anybody watch any good like Christmas movies? I don't think I've actually watched any Christmas movies at all. I watched oh, what was it called? I think it was on Netflix. Felon, I think it was called. Had Val Kilmer in it and Stephen somebody. Stephen. Just Google Felon movie. Stephen Dorff. That's it. So, a family man convicted of killing an intruder who enters his house with the intention of committing a burglary must cope with life in a violent penal system. So, I watched that because, you know, traditional Christmas viewing. I didn't really get time to watch much TV, to be honest. And it was just sort of one night. It was a good movie. It was a good movie. So now all we've got to get ready for is Nick and James going to Ireland on, I think Friday they go. Let's just get this tail filled in as well. House is going to be nice and quiet for a few days. Oh, I tell you guys, giving James his present that you guys got him, his presents I should say, and his card was just watching that moment, because I sort of gave him his stuff and then I left him to it, and I thought I'll go downstairs and watch his stream so he doesn't have to react with his mum in the room, because that might have been weird, I don't know. And he was just so blown away, and he came downstairs afterwards and he was like, wait, how did they know my address? How do they know where I live? How did that stuff get here? And I sort of had to explain the whole thing behind it, of how you guys had arranged it, sort of behind the scenes, and sort of sent messages to me through my Discord, and for me to do everything at my end and everything. And it was just watching his reaction to the. I mean, it was fun to do, to sort of like be in a secret group with you guys to sort of do this thing for him, but then to see his reaction was just, I just couldn't stop smiling. I just couldn't. It was such a lovely moment for me as well, just to see him be so blown away by your guys' thoughtfulness and kindness in wanting to acknowledge him and to thank him for his streams, and for the anxiety gang and everything. And it was such a moment. It was such a lovely moment. So thank you for giving me that moment, because that was just, it was nothing to do with me, but just to watch his reaction as a mum was just, I mean, because that's my thing, isn't it? That's my thing at Christmas. I like watching my kids receive their gifts. That's my thing. I like Christmas morning. That's all I want, is just to sit there like we've always done, in the center of the living room floor, and just watch everybody open their presents. So to do that, to see James open his, to see the gift that you guys had got him, and all the messages and everything, was just, it was so good. It was so good. It was such a moment that I will always remember. That it was so nice, and such a good thing that we arranged to do it on the Christmas Eve as well, because all along he'd been saying that he was going to stream Christmas Day. He was like, yeah, I'm streaming Christmas Day. Yeah, I am. And I just happened to receive a message from Natalie on Christmas Eve to say, you know, what sort of time are you going to give James the gifts and the card tomorrow, because, you know, I want to make a stream marker for it. And I was like, well, I said, I don't mind. I said, but Nick and I aren't going to be around for much of Christmas Day itself once midday was over, because we were obviously going off to see his parents. And James said that he wanted to come with us. And so I was like, I'm not sure how much we're going to be around on Christmas Day. I mean, did you want to do it today instead, which was the Christmas Eve? And she was like, yeah, we can do it. I think most people are on with him because he did like a 13-hour stream or something that day. And so I was like, right, okay, give me 5 minutes. I'll just check that all the messages are in the card, that I've accounted for everybody, and yeah, just give me 5 minutes. Yeah, it was such a moment. I honestly can't tell you how much that moment made me happy as well. Right, this bit comes down here. I'm just putting in all these little darker patches that I can see first of all, and then I sort of go in. Just take this hard edge away. I don't know what weather everyone else has got at the moment, but it's absolutely tipping it down here. We had our traditional Christmas UK weather of rain and grey skies and murk. Grey clouds, cold, grey, overcast. Typical Christmas weather. I don't ever recall having a white Christmas. in my many, many years on this planet, I have never, ever experienced. Oh no, actually, no. There might have been one. I think there might have been one as a child. I distinctly remember, now that I'm thinking about it, I distinctly remember I'd asked my parents for a bike for Christmas, but I wanted a brand new bike, and that was asking for a lot from my parents because we didn't have any money and we'd always had like second-hand stuff. But I can remember in Nottingham where we lived, they had the rally factory, and somehow, I don't know, I still don't even know to this day how they managed to get me a brand new rally bike, a girls' rally bike, and it was this bright electric blue. And I can remember coming downstairs, and there it was in the lounge, and being like, wow, oh my god, it's actually happened, sort of thing. And wanting to go outside to try my new bike, but not being able to because there was snow on the ground. That's right, and my parents moved the car. They moved the car so there would be the patch of ground that was under the car that didn't have snow on it, because obviously the car had been parked there for days. And there was this one square that didn't have any snow on it, and I can remember my dad carrying my bike out and putting it on this one square, and me sitting on my bike and trying to go around in this very, very tight circles that I could actually ride my bike on Christmas Day. But I think that is the only white Christmas I remember. I must have been, I want to say 7 or 8, so we're looking at late 1970s, maybe early 1980s. I'm not sure. I need some very dark bits here in this. Right, okay. So I think we'll finish off the shading here tomorrow. And I also noticed that we've got this foot from this wolf that we didn't quite do, so I need to get that in as well. But yes, that's not too bad for today. For our little breakaway. Give you a closer look up. So we've just got in a bit of the shading. Need to bring more of this this strong ivory colour up here, so it doesn't look odd in that little triangle there. But yes, not bad, not bad. I'm quite enjoying doing these wolves, considering I was scared to do them. But there we go. Right, well, thank you all for joining me, for returning. To a lot of people it's still Christmas week, and so they're probably still doing lots of things with families. So I appreciate those of you that have joined me this morning, and those of you at work who are doing things while you're at work. But yeah, thank you for joining me today, guys, and I will see you tomorrow, back with the wolves, and then we'll be back with our crocodile on Friday. Yes. Okay, so have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you here tomorrow. So take care, guys. Bye.